Alright, so today's question of the day comes from Brandon G. And Brandon asked, can you be kicked out of A school? So A school is where you get your training for whatever job you pick in the military, right? But before that, right, you have to go through boot camp. Now, boot camp itself, right, from my observation and from my opinion, it's hard for you to get kicked out unless it's a medical reason that you can't do the push-ups, you can't do the sit-ups, or you can't, run a mile and a half within a certain time. It's hard for you to get kicked out. Like, I've seen people start fights and they still make it through boot camp, right? They just get held back a week. Right? I've seen people who fail the PRT, not able to do the push-ups, not able to do the sit-ups, but they get held back until they pass. So it's hard for you to get kicked out, okay, unless you completely mess up, like, beat somebody up or you break some kind of law. But other than that, right, you make it through boot camp, you get to A school. Even at that point, by that point, right, the military has invested so much money into you, the money invested in processing you with the recruiter, with MEPS, flying you to Recruit Training Command, flying you to A school, providing you with all that meal, giving you all that pay. By that point, it doesn't make sense for the military to start kicking people out that they don't want. Right? The other day, there was a viral video. If you haven't seen that, link in the description down below to a sailor, and I'll put the article to that Navy Times article in the link description down below also. A Navy sailor in Pensacola that is in A school, right, refused to stand up during colors. Now, I'm not going to get into all that kind of problem and jazz. But even then, she was in the wrong within the military, because by instructions, whether you are in uniform or in civilian clothes, you have to stand up for morning colors, right? But she refused to. So even at that, she is still within the military getting her training within A school. Right? That was a major issue, major problem that went up all the way to the chain of command. Now, it's a viral video. It's all public. So, it's a little bit crazy now. But even at that, right, she didn't get kicked out of A school. So it's very, very hard for you to get kicked out of A school. Now, I have seen one sailor that got kicked out, and that was because of medical reasons. Right, her back, broke her back or whatever. I forgot exactly what happened to her, but unless, for the most part, right, the most cases that I've seen people get separated from the military are because of medical reasons, not because of anything they messed up on. If they mess up, break the law, whatever, they'll just get punished, right? But they'll still be within the military unless it's like a serious crime. But I hope that answers your question. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great Navy Day.